No, all the greatest scientists had Nobel Peace
I think the
Prizes.
Foo wants to. I think what he's asking is, what's an immediate way we can reward him now? Yes,
That would be I mean, because we do that
I think a Nobel Prize. I mean, it's, eventually when
we make that trip out there.
yeah, and if we end up finding something significant like life or some kind of bacteria, yeah, dude, it's going to be pretty goddamn significant. At least the fossil of something.
That would be
used to exist.
insane. That would be insane.
That'd be sick.
A fossil? That'd be cool.
Yeah, of something.
Okay, yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
You know, there's fossilized bacteria too. Let's not get crazy.
So no Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for Elon Musk.
I mean, does he know how to play a guitar?
You tell me, man.
I don't know. Is he?
He could build a hell of a flamethrower. It's the same thing.
Torch, buddy.
Oh,
It's not a flamethrower. First of all,
It says it right
And,
there.
it says so on the box. We have the box in this office. I think it's actually in there. You want to bust it out?
Oh yeah, I mean that would be wonderful podcasting for our listeners. But maybe next time.
TBD.
And that's it for science. Foo, you want to talk a little sports?
Sports segments.
All right.
Well, Foo. Here we are.
What's up, man?
The World Cup is going nuts right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
This past week, Mexico defeated Germany.
That was an upset.
In a prelude to World War IV.
What the fuck?
Just kidding, man. It was hilarious to see all the memes and GIFs online.
Yeah.
Did you say Jif?
It's
the
Jif.
peanut butter?
It's GIFs, isn't
Like
it?
peanut butter.
It's GIF.
It's GIF.
It's GIF.
Anyways, it's GIF.
I'm gonna send you a video, a 5-minute long video that talks about GIF and where it came from. And as a personal old school gamer who's been involved in the community of computers and understanding of lingo, it's fucking GIF. I will cut your head off
So I
if
was
you continue to
watching-
say otherwise. God damn
So
it.
I was seeing these memes and all these GIFs online of all these Chihuahuas humping German Shepherds.
Got him.
You saw that, right?
Yeah.
All those stupid little videos.
memes.
Yeah,
That was bound to happen.
one of my funniest ones is a German Shepherd is like coming out of Chihuahua, and the Chihuahua just starts snapping, and then the German Shepherd like bounces. Very, very funny stuff. I don't know. Foo, Mexico's got a shot.
Well, they're in the next round, at least. I don't know that. Do they? Who are they playing next? Do you have any
I
idea?
believe it's South Korea.
Okay. All right.
My coworker is a big fan of soccer. Yeah. So
Well, did you hear what happened when at the stadium in Mexico City?
they were going so insane that they caused an artificial like seismograph reading.
Earthquake.
Yeah, I heard they caused the equipment to go off. As
Yeah.
like everyone panicked when the equipment went off.
Like, oh shit, because they just had an earthquake.
They had
too.
one, and they were like, the next earthquake they have is gonna fuck shit up. So when the equipment went off, everyone's like, holy shit.
Nope, they
panic
just
mode.
scored a goal.
Yeah, they defeated Germany. Yeah, it was awesome. Talk of the week for sure. Even if they lose in the next round, dude. Fucking like all the gifs, man. You'll love it. Also for
Kill him.
You know what?
Kill him.
I'm stepping out of this right now. I'm gonna fucking play my
all
games
of the
Fuck you. No.
What are you playing, man?
Super Mario Land. Just
Super Mario
Okay.
Gifland.
I hate you.
Kawhi Leonard. You know who that is, Foo?
No, who's that?
Do you know who that is, Foo?
No, are you talking to me or David?
Foo? Oh wait, he's
David's
on video
pissed.
games.
No, I'm playing games.
It's not in.
I'm done with you.
He's a top talent on the Spurs. He wants to come to the Lakers, Foo.
Oh, okay.
He's demanding a trade, and he said he prefers L.A., specifically the Lakers.
How come? Did he give a reason?
I think the great Stephen A. Smith once said on his radio show last week that the international, nationwide Stephen A. Smith, I think he goes by now.
Okay.
He made a great point that said,
I'm sure he was very loud about it too.
oh, very loud. He said, San Antonio sucks.
Okay.
LA is flashy. And that's pretty much it.
But the Spurs have always been a
The-
really solid team.
They have
At least in the last decade.
You remember Tim Duncan, right?
Yeah.
They're-
I really don't.
Uh,
What about him?
he was their ideal like superstar. He's a great player, Hall of Famer. Won them won 5 championships.
Okay.
He did whatever the team asked of him, and even take a pay cut in money. Foo.
Uh-huh.
This new guy, Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah.
He's being associated closely with millennials, and he.
Okay.
I know, right? And
Born in the wrong decade, son.
no shit. Well, anyways, his advisors, which are his uncle and his cousin, I believe,
Mm-hmm.
they speak for him in the media.
Okay.
So it's just gone sour in San Antonio. It's time to move on, apparently. Yeah, you kind of know the Spurs are like a good team. They had their shit together for 20 plus years. It's kind of surprising that. And by the way, this guy is easily top 3 player in the league. He's he's
okay.
no chump.
So he's somebody.
Oh, he's definitely somebody. He's somebody where you're gonna get rid of all the fucking Lonzo Balls and Julius Randles for, man.
They lately they've just been really obnoxious.
Oh,
All the news I'm hearing, at least from.
I think we talked
from their
about
camp.
it the last
We did.
podcast a
We
little
did,
bit.
but
anyways,
hasn't it progressed?
well,
a little bit? I've been hearing
that
a little
was
bit more
that
about
wasn't
that.
peaking there,
Okay.
but they were kind of like that all fucking year.
Okay.
So
So
if
we're
you-
just now
if you-
hearing about it in the mainstream.
yeah, if you followed them on
Right.
Instagram, Snapchat, all that shit, dude, they're fucking annoying, spoiled rich kids.
Mm-hmm.
Not knowing what to do with their money. So it makes sense. I mean, they don't know what to do. They're supposed to be professionals and they're all fucking 19, 20. But anyways,
Yeah.
Kawhi Leonard, man.
Repugnant.
Very much. Hopefully they make a deal to LA. If not, we'll still take LeBron.
Yeah, you think the Lakers would be somebody again, or a typical team?
They're
or-
gonna
or a
need
good team, I mean?
need another guy like Steph Curry or KD to go to the Lakers in order for LeBron to even be remotely interested.
Ah.
But all it takes is that one guy. So I mean, we'll kind of see how it plays out. The NBA draft is coming up,
Mhm.
and then July 1st we find out where LeBron might be heading.
Oh,
So the
interesting. So,
countdown-
that's coming up.
Yeah, the countdown is on. Food.
That's exciting.
It's on.
It looks like they're finally getting me to give a fuck about sports.
It's interesting a little bit, food.
Well, only because I was kind of invested in this last playoffs where I really shouldn't have been. It was
I
the
mean,
writing was on the
dude,
wall on who was going to win that one, right?
I think in preseason they called it Warriors.
Jeez.
So yeah, that's how interesting the NBA was this year. But there's getting on that. There's a lot of young guys coming out. Interesting enough, you remember how the Ball brothers came out with their shoe line?
Really?
Yeah.
No, I didn't hear about that.
Oh, damn. That was one of the big things about them and why the dad pulled the kids out of Chino Hills. They have their own shoe line,
Okay.
Big Baller brand,
Uh-huh.
Triple B.
Okay. I heard he was just trying to monetize anything
He
possible.
was,
Yeah.
and that was him doing it.
Right.
But anyways, it's a mildly successful business. It's $1 million business now. So he did a great job turning from a fucking troll to a millionaire.
Right.
But he came out with his own shoe, and now a lot of young kids coming out of college, they're not signing with Nike and they're not signing with Under Armour. They're signing with FIFA. I'm sorry, FIFA. Puma signed.
Puma. huh?
Puma signed one of the top athletes coming out, and when they asked him about it, he's just like, "I want to be different." So
That's convenient.
yeah, so kids, man, we're
Yeah.
getting old.
I guess.
No, seriously, yeah, flush that shit. And then, so once the NBA draft happens, Foo, we'll know a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Until then, we'll be on LeBron Watch, Foo, June 2018.
LeBron Watch 2018. Sounds like a fucking hurricane or
That would be an awesome. If there's a hurricane called LeBron coming,
that's oddly too much on the nose.
everyone would get the fuck out, dude.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Put Bush to shame.
How's that game coming along, man?
It's hard, man. It's not easy. But I'm plowing through it. I played it a lot.
Yeah. What else happened in sports, Foo?
That's pretty much all I got, man. We're going to be on LeBron Watch, eagerly waiting.
Sweet. Well, I got some news after this.
Tell me.
Foo, I got some late breaking news.
Is this the new Donkey Kong game?
No. What?
Just kidding.
No, man, I got some breaking news. You've all been to Amoeba. Foo, I've dragged you to Amoeba a couple of times, right?
I've been a few times.
Have you enjoyed it at least?
I've been a few times myself in college.
Amoeba music? Oh, on your own?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, yeah, with one of my college roommates.
Okay, so they dragged you over there.
I guess you could say that.
Well, Amoeba Music in Hollywood off of how do you pronounce it? Ivar and Sunset.
Sunset.
Sunset and Ivar. IVAR.
Sunset.
I don't know.
It's on. Yes.
Sunset.
Stop saying Sunset
That's
so
how
much.
You said, how do you say it?
Fuck
Ivar.
you. All right.
Ivar. With Ivar.
We'll go with that. Okay. So, Amoeba Music is moving to a new location within blocks of its current home on Sunset in Hollywood. This came out of a report in Variety. The current building will be torn down to make way for a residential high-rise. There is no word yet on where exactly the record store's new location will be, only that it'll be nearby. So I think it's just moving down the street, but it's pretty iconic. I've been there. My entire Pearl Jam collection came out of that store. Everything that I bought in high school that was in CD form came, a lot of it at least, came out of that store. I mean, have you bought any LPs from there? Anything? How often have you? When was the last time you went?
Years.
It's been years.
And years and years.
Foo,
ago.
when I went, I bought an MF Doom CD from there.
I don't know who that is.
He's an underground rapper.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Is he good?
I liked him. He had a bunch of personalities. So he was MF Doom, Mad Villain, Victor Vaughn, one of those crazy theme artist rappers.
Mm-hmm.
Had a bunch of sick stuff. Libraries of fucking music, dude. It was amazing. Some of my better college years were listening to him.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's why I went to college. It was one of the places where you could actually find this guy's music.
Yeah.
Like, because when I worked at Best Buy, when I first started working there, you could get a pretty good discount on the CDs. So I would buy all like the random hip hop CDs that like I hear a song and I like the song and I want to hear the album.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I started my underground collection.
Any notable experiences for you, David, out of Amoeba?
I mean, yeah, I went a long time ago. I got to see Eagles of Death Metal there kind of by surprise.
Whoa,
performing
nice.
there. That was
Dope.
pretty neat. That's about it. I mean, that was a long time ago. And even before, I didn't really go to record stores too much. I usually just either stream stuff, download
More
stuff.
of a digital guy yourself.
Even before, back in the day, I sad to say, I would get a lot of stuff from torrents, and I did that a lot. But until
Did
recently,
you do the Napster thing or the LimeWire?
my friend did Napster for me, and then once
Everybody
LimeWire
had that
came out,
friend.
had a
I was
computer.
that friend for a lot of people in my high school.
You douche.
Yeah. Hey, I got money off of it. I was peddling fucking MP3.
Yeah, now it's all Spotify. That's easy.
Of course.
I don't have to worry about.
It's $10 a
breaking
month,
the
right,
law.
or something like that.
It's good, man. It's you got a ton of songs. It's all on there.
If you're buying albums on a weekly or monthly basis, you're probably spending $50 a month on music. I mean, Spotify, Apple Music, all that shit that's out there now. They can just stream, and literally it's on a cloud. You're just really streaming it off of their services. You don't need to store it anywhere, which is freaking amazing. Fucking time to be alive, huh?
Dude, no kidding.
But go for
it's a good store, man. If you haven't been to a good record store, that'd be a great one to go to.
Mm-hmm.
They also have a section where they sell video games and comic books.
Yep.
So it's a really
and
cool place to go
upstairs,
to.
movies,
They have
old
a-
movies,
they have
old and new.
Yeah, they have a sampling section where you can hear CDs they have electronically. Really cool. I mean, every time I've gone, I think the only time I've had a bad time when I was so fucked up that I was just tired to even be there.
Yeah, I guess that'll do that too because it's a lot going on in that kind of a store, but it really takes you back to a time things weren't as digital and you can actually feel the record in your hand and look at the artwork and all that good stuff and at least be able if you have a record that you want to sell, they'll buy it off of you.
Well,
and
when
then,
people gave a shit about that kind of stuff, now
that's true.
whatever's free is whatever trumps most.
right,
You know what'd be cool actually? Now I'm thinking about it. If you were to release like music online and you were also like to release like some type of link or